Did you know the furniture in a workplace can play a role in improving overall work productivity and efficiency of the employees? We're here today with Lindsay McNalley of McNalley Office Service to tell us how ergonomic products are designed to perfectly support you while you work. Thanks so much for being here with us today.
Thank you.
Very interesting topic. So what's the difference between one of those big box store chairs and a custom chair?
So the chair on the end, the black one here, is what you would call big box store chair. It only has one option, and that's to either raise or lower it. And it's not even a really high height, it's just a very low height to an even lower height. The chair itself is pretty light. You can basically pick it up with one hand. And if anything were to break on it, it would probably not be worth fixing because the parts would probably be more than what the chair is worth. So at that point, you're just going to throw that out. Now, the green chair here has a lot more ergonomic options on it. It's a mesh back, and it has this piece right here is adjustable for where your back actually lays, and that helps with how your back is sitting in the chair. It helps with your posture. It helps with your position in the chair, and it helps with backaches or anything like that. This chair also goes up and down, but it's a lot higher height on it. This is a custom piece chair, so it's going to cost a little bit more money than the black one, but it's a long-term investment because this chair can be fixed if it's got parts broken or anything like that.
It looks pretty nice too. So does your office chair make a difference while you're performing your job?
It does, because this chair, for instance, has every single ergonomic feature on it. So during the day when you're sitting a long time, it's going to help with your adjustment throughout the day. It's going to be able to make a difference in how you feel when you go home. So that's the point of having all the ergonomic features. So those include this chair to tilt, the seat to slide out, the arms can go up and down or in and out, and then also the obvious height adjustment then.
Very neat. So, okay, these sound like great chairs. How do you go about choosing the right chair for you?
So what you're going to want to do is actually try them out, because it's hard to order just online. And just like our business, you're able to come in and look at the catalogs that we have, because there's 1,000 different chairs. So obviously not every company has them all. But what we can do is you can request a demo, and we can get the chair in a few days, and then you can come back and try it out.
So only a few days. How long does it take to order a custom chair then?
So there are options for certain chairs that come within a couple of days because they're very popular items. Then a really specialized chair is actually going to take 4 to 6 weeks, depending on the production schedules.
So what do you do if your custom chair breaks, though? That seems like a scary thing if that happens.
And it happens quite often. What you can do is you can call up the company, and you can ask if, number one, it's under warranty, the part that's broken. And number two, if it's not under warranty, we can get parts for all the chairs, and they're very minimal cost because the chair is quite a bit more money than that black one.
Right.
So it's worth fixing because it's a long-term investment.
But we're not just talking about the chairs today. There's also ergonomic tables. Can you tell us what the difference is between that and, a typical table?
Yeah. So a regular table is not going to have any height adjustment whatsoever. It's normally around 30 inches high, and it's stationary. So you're just going to be sitting at your desk all day without being able to stand up. Now, if you're a person that likes to be able to get up and walk around, and if you don't have time to do that, a height adjustment table or apparatus is probably something that you'd be interested in. So I'm going to demonstrate.
Sure.
If I can actually just slide this out of the way. There we go. So this is what is called just a tabletop adjustment. So what this does is you can actually just raise it to any height, and I'm going to go to the max height so you can see how tall you can actually be.
Oh yeah, that's very tall.
Yeah. And then you can actually push this down, and it locks into place at any height. Now, the difference between the tabletops that go all the way up and down and these is this is just the only thing that will go up and down. So there's very limited space on here if you want to take notes or write something down or have your coffee. There's very limited space because you got to have your computer, your keyboard tray, your laptop, whatever. So you're kind of needing to sit down at times just to do a task if you have been using this. The difference between that and the table is this actually goes up by itself.
Oh, wow.
It's electronic. You can set this at any height, so I've got this set all the way to go
all
up.
the way up.
That's how tall this one is. So
Very
if you're
cool.
about 7 foot tall, this will probably work for you. But then you can set it to your specific height. It's programmed with 4 settings, so you can have multiple settings put in here for whatever you need throughout the day. And the price difference is negligible between these 2 items. These tables have come down in price, so they're very affordable now.
Very neat. So these things certainly would help you work better and feel good later on once you get home.
Correct. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here today. And if you at home have any questions about today's topic, you can find more information in the TV5 Hot Links page.